Hello, Jeff from $10 Spa and Pool here. I'm here to discuss a few things you can do to help if your tub is not running outside during winter conditions. Here in Maine, it's a situation we deal with fairly regularly with power loss and things of that nature. So first thing, there's two different types of situations which lead us to worry about our tubs outside in the winter. One is when we just lose power, and that can be for hours, for days, for weeks, frankly. And there's some different things we can do depending on how long that time period is going to be to help with that. So if it's going to be a short period of time, let's say overnight, a few hours, the easiest thing to do with the tub is just don't mess with it. Don't open it up. Don't keep checking and seeing what the temperature is. Just leave the tub. If it's something that came from us, they're all fully insulated. They're going to go a pretty long time before you have to worry about that cold weather becoming a thing. If it's going to be days, there's a few things that you can do to minimize the chance of it freezing and becoming an issue. As with the first way, you're not going to want to keep opening that tub up and checking on it and seeing what the temperature is. Every time you do that, you're losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 degrees every single time you open that cover. So keeping this thing closed up real tight is your first line of defense in making sure that you're not going to have any issues with the tub over the time period while it's out. So let's say that it's going to be longer than a couple days and we're really concerned about it. We're going to use something that we call a drop light method. Before we get how to actually drop light it, let's talk about the other scenario, which makes it so you're worried about your tub outside, which is the tub breaking down. You come outside, you either find these indicator lights are flashing, or your blue one is on and your green one is flashing, but it's not quite right. For those of you who have a hot spring spa, you know that this blue light means that your power is good, the power to your tub is good, there's no problems with the circuitry, and the green one means that it's up to the temp that you have it set to. So if you see these blue and these green lights on your tub, nothing you need to worry about. If these are in a flashing mode, that means that your tub is in some type of protection mode. So the most common reason for tubs to go into protection mode is a dirty filter. I would say at least 80% of the time when we find a tub either in protection mode or not heating, it's a dirty filter situation. The easiest way to see if that's your problem is to turn your tub off at the breakers, take the filters out of the tub, turn it back on. If your problem goes away, you probably just need to give those filters a good cleaning and move on with your life. If that doesn't fix your problem, well, then we're in a little different situation. If it's during the day and during the week and you can get a hold of us and everything's fine, then great. One of our service techs will come out and we'll rectify your problem and life will be good. But if it's night or a weekend or a holiday or something and you're concerned about it, you're back to that drop light method. So in order to drop light a tub, what you need to do is you need to get underneath this equipment door, and we're going to put a heat source, in this case a light, under there. And that light, when it's trapped in that small confined space, is going to create enough heat that it's going to not only stop your tub from freezing, but if it's a little bit frozen, it will actually thaw that thing out as well. So today we're looking at a Hot Springs High Life tub. So the door procedure for these, if you have a High Life, very simple. There's 3 little tabs. We're going to take these tabs, we're going to shift them all over to the left-hand side, and then we're going to flip the tabs down out of the way. And the door's just going to slide down. With any of these that have the logo light, it's really important when taking the door off that you get here and you unplug this logo light. If you do not, you'll be purchasing a logo light. So make sure you unplug that before removing the door from the tub. Once we get that door out of the way, by the way, make sure to lean that door in a place where the wind isn't going to take your door and throw it across your yard. Or like the logo light, you're going to be replacing your door on your hot tub. So in this case, I just went and I found the light that we had out in the shop. I know from having used it from experience that it doesn't get terribly hot when we leave it on for a period of time, but it puts out quite a bit of heat. So this is a good style light, a desk lamp, like a work lamp from your garage, anything like that will do a good job. What we're really looking to do is find a place where this light can sit and it's not going to directly come in contact with anything so as to not melt anything. So what we would do is we would find somewhere to put this light, somewhere like in this tub. I would say we'll probably put it probably put it right here. Not gonna touch anything, not gonna hurt anything. Life is good. This tub happens to have a subwoofer, and it's sitting on top of the subwoofer. There's a big air void up above it intentionally. So we would take and we would just turn that light on. Again, I would probably let that light run for about 5 minutes, and then I would take my hands and make sure that none of this stuff around here is gonna be too hot. So once we find a place where we have a nice, safe place to keep that, we're just gonna put the tub door right back on again. Often when the extension cord is running up under the door isn't gonna go on absolutely perfect. Just do the best you can to get it secured. Make sure it's not gonna blow off in the wind. In this case, I'm able to get it and clip the clips without a problem. So we would get this clipped, and once that light is in there, normally you're gonna be good for 3 days to a week. I wouldn't worry about it at all as long as that light is in there and your tub was up to temp before your situation started. So should it be really cold outside, there's one layer of protection that you can take even further, and that's to take an old blanket or comforter and take it and put it over this side of the tub, which is the equipment side, and take whatever's left of it and tuck it up under this space. That'll stop any air from moving in through the vents, which are built into this space in here, and stop that cold from infiltrating the equipment area. Once that's done, really, you're pretty worry-free as long as this isn't gonna go on for longer than a week. If you're gonna go longer than a week without power or your tub broken down, I would think you're gonna need to give us a call, and we're gonna need to intervene, possibly winterize the tub or take some other measures. But that's a good start, and I hope this is helpful. Thank you.